there's no way we're actually live, because it's like, my control panel isn't even working. How did you handle it? Probably fucked it up and shit. Ice cream covers both your arms, hiding all them pretty scars. Oh, I am live. Whoa, that's me. Okay. Uh. Okay. For the 0 people who are here right now, uh, this is a little thing I'm doing for a friend. But you know, he paid me to do it, so it's kind of like work, you know? Uh, but anyway, top secret, top secret project that nobody is allowed to know about but me and my friend. So let's get started. Uh, Remember to guard your privacy. Yeah. I'm not gonna ask you where you live. I'm not Google. I don't care. Alright. My Zoom is getting shit, and I don't like that. I don't even remember how to fix that. That just shows you how little I know about Blender. Here we go. There we go. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna try something new. And, usually what I do when I make the eyes on these guys, I gouge their eyeballs out, or I push them back a little bit. Like, literally, we'll take it and push it back, and then I will make a cylinder, or like a, you know, it's one of these oval shapes, and, just, like, make it float on top, and then apply bones to it, and that's how that works. For me, at least. But I don't know if I even need to do that. I mean, I don't even need to make the bones, but it just makes my life a little bit easier, you know. Anyway, so what I'm going to be doing this time instead is, I'm going to be taking her eyeballs out completely, replacing them with 2 spheres, and having the spheres rotate, and attaching, what's it called? Attaching some bones to that. And, honestly, I don't even know if I need to attach bones, but I'm gonna do it because I can and I want to. So I feel like I'm actually accomplishing something. Anyway, let's go. Let's start by gouging out our eyeballs. To do that, delete it. And look at that. And now I'm gonna do UV sphere, and I'm gonna make this a little sphere because we do not need 32 segments. I usually do 16 by 16 just because, you know, it already starts at 16. And, we go to face him. We shade that smooth. Yeah, someday I'll figure out if they actually need to have eye bones or not. All I know is that in Unity, if they don't have eye bones, everything, it goes absolutely bonkers. It just does not like it. And I'm convinced that it's not actually following, like, because it's like you can put these in blend shapes if you want. You know what? I'm gonna try doing that this one time and see if it still works. And if it doesn't, I can just come back. No harm, no foul. No problem. So let's scale that down so that it fits in her head. Alright. So I did the same exact thing for Knuckles, and it was easier because, you know, he's got, his 2 eyes are separated, but Amy's got one big ol' eyeball, so I'm worried that there might be a seam in the middle, but I think if I do not, like, shade them, like if I put them on a separate layer and take the shading off, you won't see the seam. And then I can just rotate the actual sphere itself. Alright, we're gonna put that, like, right there. That seems pretty good. Move it up a little bit. Okay, and, I don't know if I'm gonna be keeping her eyelids or not, because the eyelids are always controlled by drivers, and I can't use those in Unity. You know how it be. So, I'm just waiting for, literally nothing. If you want to come in here and make fun of me, that's fine. In fact, I would encourage you to do it because all my friends have been telling me, Demi, you should stream. Demi, you should stream. You should stream, Demi. And I'll say, oh, here's an example of why I shouldn't stream. Also, why the hell? Okay. You didn't see any of that, okay? We're going object mode to move it, dumbass. Okay. Make that smaller. Yep. That's good. Good. Move this over here. And I can probably make it a little bit smaller. Wow. Now I'm getting a new idea. Can I just... No. I don't think that'll... Will that work? If I just put, like, one giant eyeball and then two irises on top? I think it will, actually. I might even not even... I might not even need to do that. What the f... Okay, and then I can just rotate this ball. Let's try that. Let's try doing just one sphere. One giant eyeball. And putting eyeball texture on there twice. I'm gonna open up Photoshop real quick. None of you guys are gonna see it. It's gonna take me like 3 minutes. And it's not like there's anybody watching the stream right now anyway, so, you know. I do what I want. Okay. Wait, first I have to unpack everything. Because she's got textures and shit in her already. So to do that, I'm gonna go to external data, take that off. External data, unpack resources, and we're gonna use the file in the current directory, because I already have everything all organized. And after that, I can go into my project folder and find the textures, and I know you're not going to see any of it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Textures. There's the textures. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to take the eye. But before you do that, is this centered? Can I center this, please? No, not like that. Let's see if I can get it exactly centered, as centered as I can. That's pretty damn centered, I'd say. And so now I need to make a UV for this, and to do that, all I'm going to do is I'm going to go into ISO view and look directly at it. Press U. Press U. Press U. Okay, never mind. Oh yeah, I have to be in edit mode, dumbass. Okay. And then do, can this go away? Fuck, alright. That's better. I just realized I don't even think you can see any of my menus as they show up, but oh well. Anyway, I'm gonna go to UV project from view, and then that will make this nice perfect sphere. And I'll just make this bigger. So we get that nice HD 4K eyeballs. And make that as big as I can. And that's bueno. Now I'm gonna go back into Photoshop. And first off, I'm gonna make the eye smaller. Wait, can I like change windows? Hell yeah. Okay, there we go. Here's the eye. So I know from experience that this image needs to be a lot larger. Otherwise her eyeballs will be huge. But we can just do... We can just be a frickin' lazy assholes and do this and put this directly in the middle. And then just copy that. CV. No, I don't want to do that. And, yep. And we'll see how this looks. It'll be very easy to move the eyes around. Fuck! And then I'll just... This is a really, like, haphazard way of doing things. Yeah, this is where I belong. Okay, cool. Anyway, so now we got the eyeballs. They're very pixelated and shitty, but that's okay. We're just testing it out for now. So let's save that in... Eyeballs. And I'll go back into Blender. Where's Blender? There you are, Blender. Okay. So now that that's done, 3D viewport, go to materials, and, well, I'm just gonna create a new layer here called eyeballs, even though I probably don't need to, but this is what I do every time. I call it eyeballs. And then, image. And now we can go into her textures. And eyeballs. There we go. Okay, that's close. We are close. We are close. But she still looks a little bug-eyed. So let's fix that by going back into Photoshop and moving her faces. Wow, who's that? Who just joined? Oh, hello. Hello. Wait, hold on, can you talk again? What the flip is going on? Okay, never mind. I'm streaming my Blender right now, but I don't think anybody can hear it, and I don't think anybody cares, so I'm just gonna stream to you, because, like, nobody's watching right now anyway. Ain't nobody watching this shit. Look at this bug-eyed Amy right here. Yeah, whoa, Nelly, right? Okay. Yeah, anyway, I'm about to fix this by going into Photoshop. So let me swap my window over to Photoshop. In the stream, well, never mind, I guess, because I can't frickin', it doesn't want to open Photoshop for some reason, so whatever. Alright, all I have to do is put these closer together. And down a little bit too, apparently. I'm, like, literally explaining everything I'm doing, like I'm being, like... I am pretending that I'm, like, teaching people, even though I'm not teaching anybody anything. Alright. What else? Okay, deselect that shit. Doing stuff in your car? Doing deliveries? Oh, are you door dashing or something? Nice. Super Movie Silver Quest. Oh my gosh! Hold on a second. I gotta do something for Jolts. I was like, here you go, Jolts. Here's your file, and then he can't even freaking access it on Drive. All right, Movie Silver Quest. Oh. Share. Yeah, he should just say, Demi, I can't open. Can't open file, Demi. Anyway, what the, like. Alright. Alright, there you go. Alright, anyway, we're gonna fix this fucking bug-eyed Amy. I'm trying something new this time. Usually what I do is I make their pupils, like, float, which works most of the time, but right now I'm gonna try something different. I am trying something different. I'm giving her one giant eyeball and 2 irises, and then just moving the giant eyeball around. So, we'll see if it works. Right now, it doesn't. That, they're still too big, but we're getting there. How could I... Okay, canvas size. We'll just do 3 by 3 inches. Bada bing, bada boom. And, bring the eyes closer together, too. Bring those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And another... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops, that's... I'm a dumbass. Don't know what I'm doing. No, I want to move the actual thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'm just gonna keep doing this until the eyes are, like, in a good place. Alright. Please? There- Oh! Ooh! Okay, that's a lot better. That's a lot better. Yeah, I think they still need to come in a little bit, and I still think they need to be a little bit smaller, though. So let's do 3.2 inches and 3.2 inches. And then grab this, and we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grab that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then fill in this. I can never fade away. Crap! I saved over the original. Damn it! Oh well. No turning back now. Okay, that's pretty good. I like that. We'll stick with that. Actually, I'm gonna bring the eyeballs just down just a little bit more. Yeah, I'll do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. No! Okay. This will work. There we go. That's perfect! Okay, so now her eyes are not, like, UV projecting things. It's something that Unity will accept. So now that that's done, I'm gonna go into our armature, and extrude 1 bone for the eyes, and I don't know if I actually need this or not. So we're about to find out. Actually, maybe I should look that up so that I don't do all this work for nothing. But I don't know. I think it'll work. But either way, Unity needs eye bones, or else it freaks the hell out. Also, I don't understand why the person who was working on this before... Oh, I just need to go to in front. Viewport, display, in front. There we go. And find her head. The head bone. That's the head bone, so I'll extrude 2 bones for the eyes, because that's what Unity wants, even though we really only need 1. Relations. Disconnect that. And this shit can go anywhere. I'll just say this is eye holder right, and then I'll just hit symmetrize and it'll make another one. And yeah, I have a feeling this won't work. We're just gonna try it out just to see if it does. It won't take too long, hopefully. Okay, so now that we have this eyeball, I'm going to, because we're simply testing something, I'm going to see, I'm going to see if I can just make a shape key for this. Sorry, I'm just looking something up. I'm getting different answers across the internet, so we're just gonna experiment. Okay, first off, for this model, I'm going to hide her eyelids because I need to see the eyeballs. So let me go into... Who dat? Hello? What is it? Yeah, of course. Bionic hates everyone. Noted. Wild. Oh, I just realized, can I?
Okay. Terrorist.
Oh, wow, that works. Great. Excellent. Uh, uh,
I'm
okay,
editing right now.
Yay for editing.
Yeah, and I'm driving. Yeah.
Well, we're all
That's
working.
great.
Let's get that bag, team.
Yeah, I need that.
Editing and modeling? Question mark?
Yeah. Okay, so...
Actually, I'll put 3D modeling so people don't think they're actually being an actual model.
Okay, so to do this, also for context, I am streaming right now to 0 people, so I have to make sure that those 0 people know what I'm doing.
Oh, you're streaming right now?
Yeah, just because you guys said I should. I figure it might be nice at least to, because it'll make a recording, and then it's like if I forget how to do this, I can just go back and watch it again.
Oh,
Okay, so
neat.
Yes, it all comes
Where
together.
are you streaming?
Just on YouTube, on my channel.
Where is your channel?
On my channel is Demigorgon.
Is it on your
More
profile?
Oh, it's not on my profile because I don't care about it. I'll give you a link.
Yeah, because I'd have to
I'll claim more
paste. I'm gonna give you it right. I just copy pasted your Spotify name.
Oh yeah, that works too.
Yay! So I am watching now.
Okay, cool.
And I'll give it a like.
Oh, thank you for the like, for
when...
a little like. let's blow this channel up. All right. Anyway,
I will also promote it on Silver and Friends
if you want to.
Well, I'm just gonna make a post being like, "Have you ever wondered how the VTubers come to life?"
Oh yeah. That's a good idea. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
take. I'm going to take a screenshot of Amy being all, all hooked up and shit, with all sorts of things happening.
Eyes left. Well, I just need to... disclaimer that I hardly know what I'm doing, and I'm trying out something completely new right now, so if it doesn't work, it's gonna be very embarrassing.
That's okay.
Hopefully if this works, we won't have to worry about the pupils, like, floating anymore. It'll all be on one piece.
Oh. Will this actually look different from a visual perspective? Like, do they look like, do they react better to eyes moving, or is it just a purely behind the scenes making it neat?
Yeah, it's just so that it looks neater, because I've noticed in, like, sometimes if you look, like, extreme left or right, you can kind of see the irises floating, so with this, you won't have to worry about that anymore, but that's assuming this works. Right now, I'm just rushing through it because I want to go put it in Unity and see if it works. Okay, so to do this, yeah, the reason I'm thinking this might work is because when I go into Unity, it asks for blend shapes to make the way the eyes are moving. And actually, no matter what you actually put in there, the eyes basically stay in the same distance apart. So which is why I'm thinking that just having one giant eyeball with two irises on it will work. And I know these are really pixelated. I will fix that. I promise.
Yeah.
Okay, so take the eyes up. Just do that.
Oh, how the fuck is the R backwards? What the fuck?
And then left.
Oh, Demi, you throw me a curveball. Why is the R how is the R backwards? How'd you do that?
Oh,
That's not a thing on my keyboard right now.
Sorry. It's just
You can't throw shit like that at me.
I'll fix it. I just thought it was cool.
It is cool, but how? How does one do that?
I think it's just like it's like a Russian R. They have like a backwards R, so you just, copy paste it.
Okay, well, luckily YouTube knows which channel it is before I even get to the R.
Okay, good. Alright, so we got left, and let's go right. Nope.
Because not many people have the words D3M1G0 in their name.
Yeah, that's why I chose it, because it's never taken. Nervous Wreck is always taken, but Demigorgon isn't. Alright, so now that she has that... she's not gonna have a blink for a moment, but that's okay. We're gonna rip her eyelids out, so for testing purposes only. And then if this works, I can get started on the eyelids. Okay, this is...
featuring guacamole.
Gosh, where are her freaking eyelids? I can't find anything in this mess.
Never mind, bionic.
Yeah, where? Eyelid. Eyelids, shape keys. Whoa. Too complicated for Demi's small brain to comprehend. There's so many things called eyelid here. I just want like the actual mesh.
I'm gonna put the link to the stream in the VC chat so I can click copy it on my phone.
Okay.
I'm making a community post about it on my phone because I've still not transitioned back to my desktop PC yet.
Alrighty. Oh yeah, and I'm glad to hear there wasn't anything like seriously wrong with your computer. I figured it would just be something silly like that.
Oh, don't worry. I'm getting a huge bill regardless elsewhere. You know?
Oh yeah, you told me about the freaking car troubles. Sorry to hear about that.
It's like, oh, yeah. It was going way too well. I might save money. No, never mind.
Yep.
No money this month.
That's how it works.
It's just.
Alright, yeah, it's for real. Where are your eyelids, girlfriend?
So, for VOD purposes, I want to inform everybody who's watching this stream because of my community post that I haven't been streaming lately because a lot of people have been wanting my services for editing, and I can't edit and stream at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can, but it's boring. No one wants to watch it on my end.
Distracted.
What the flip?
Well, people want to watch it. They just don't want to watch it like 5 days in a row.
Yeah.
Because I've noticed people will tune into my editing streams if it's like a monthly thing, like a once a month thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Amy Rose.
Yeah, I'm noticing a problem here, and that's that I don't think that this thing that it's doing with her eyelids is going to translate to Unity. I mean, her eyelashes. This is not going to translate, which is unfortunate, because I think it looks lovely. I mean, I'm sure somebody who actually knows what they're doing could figure it out, but, you know, I only know so much. Maybe I'll figure it out someday, but for now, especially because this has a driver attached, I don't think that translates into Unity.
Oh.
What? You know, worst case scenario, she'll just close her eyes and her eyelashes will stay in the same place. I don't think anybody's gonna cry and whine and moan about that.
Anyway, so I would happily stream what I'm doing, but I have that thing where half the editing program's on one window, and then half is on the other window, the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and unfortunately, Discord can't make the distinction that they're both on separate things. And so it'll do that stupid thing where it'll only show what I'm hovering with my mouse, which nobody wants to see.
Oh, yeah, that's annoying.
No one wants to see that.
Yeah, did I finally...
Alright, let me click on your stream so you can get a...
Hell yeah.
Viewer.
Okay. Okay.
And see if anyone pops in chat at some point.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice?
The silver friend boyos pop up.
Yeah, I'll be very surprised. Okay, UV maps. Oh yeah, Cisco, I discovered why Silver's gloves were green that one time. I wasn't sure because whenever I was like joining them to his body, it would make his hands turn green. And the issue is you have to make sure that both UV maps have the same name, which is why I'm doing this.
Or is that why there's so many things that's called eyelids?
No. The eyelids, I'm not sure why there's so many things called eyelids. I think they might just have layers for like all the shape keys and crap like that. But this is so like here, let me see if I can give a good example. So I have her snoot and the rest of her needs to be combined, right? You would think you just Control J, join, but then this happens. Some weirdness with her nose. It changes color. That's no bueno. We don't want that. But
no, we don't want a green nose.
Yes, we don't want a green nose. So if you name this UV map and rename this to UV map, now they are exactly the same. And now I can join them and nothing happens. Everything stays the same.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it is great. Okay, what else do I have to merge? Pretty much everything needs to be merged. Let's see. I'm gonna be putting this in Unity very shortly. I'm just getting all the pieces together right now so that Unity doesn't have a cow when I import it. Anything else? Yeah, I gotta merge her giant eyeball with her head. And this is UV map, that's UV map. Yeah. You know what, I don't even need to bother with this, because this is just for testing purposes, so it can look however, it doesn't freaking matter. No, we don't want that, though. Okay, just ignore the problems. That's what I do every day. Alright. So I think she's all one piece now. Okay, so if she is one piece, I can export her to Unity. And let me go into the hub and make a new project for this. New project. Amy VRM. Yep. And, yeah, once this opens up, I'm gonna swap over to Unity. We don't need the anime. Oh, yeah, this was the... Oh, you can't even see it. I forgot. Blender doesn't show the menus. Never mind. Okay, I don't limit to visible objects. Yes. We gotta go to Unity projects. Amy VRM. Amy test.fbx. Alright, and then I'm gonna undo all these joins. Who did? Hello.
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 What's up?
What's up? We are working and streaming the work.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm about to try to update the movie Silver model.
Yeah, have fun with that.
Yeah. Thankfully, I recorded our conversation, so I can just go back and look at that.
Easy peasy. I mean, you'll get used to it eventually. I promise. Unity is not that hard to get the hang of.
It's not hard. It's just difficult.
Well, it's not difficult either. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I've been working with Unity for a little while now, so I have bias. I still hate Unity with a burning passion, though.
Why would I do?
Well, for a while I was having this issue with Pyre's eyes. It was just moving his eyes forward, and nothing I did would fix it. And then one day I just logged in again, and it was magically fixed. Like, why? Why did you make me go through all that trouble of trying to fix his eyes, and then it just magically fixes itself the next day? That's just one of many examples. Alright.
I see.
So let me swap my window over to Unity. Unity. There it is. There's Unity. Okay. Let me make sure that I have... Okay, first off, I need to move all these textures that I have into a textures folder, because we will need those to create materials. Assets. We'll put Amy in... We'll put Amy here, and then I'm just gonna make a folder for textures and put everything in there. New folder. And just paste all that crap in there. And give Unity a moment to import all that. Material, okay, we'll fix that. Oh, why is she still posing? Oh, we got another problem here, folks. This doesn't look right. It's like the pose is baked into her for some reason. Well, let me see if I can... Oh, okay. Well, if I hit enforce T-pose, everything breaks. I mean, this T-pose looks alright to me. But I don't know why she's staying in this pose, especially because I, specifically removed that pose. Perhaps there is another checkbox that I have to uncheck. Okay, assets, Amy test, and no animation. Let visible objects. Alright, apply scalings, apply transform. Yeah, this was the, so this pose she's in right now is the pose that she was in when I opened the file, but it's not the rest pose. I put it back to the rest pose, so I have no idea why it's doing this. But if I hit freeze, I have to install the VRM first. If I hit freeze T-pose and she T-poses, everything will be right with the world, so I don't really care. I'm okay. So I'm gonna import the VRM module. It's like a plugin for Unity. And I can find it under this folder. Just give it a second. Uni VRM, that's what it's called. Uni VRM is what I use. Okay, and just import all that crap. Yeah.
When you updated that Movie Super Quest stuff for his super form,
yeah,
I copy pasted the files into the documents like we did last time.
Yeah.
But it's not showing up. However, it shows that the other file for Quest is being updated.
Huh? The hell?
I have no idea. Let me
Yeah, why don't you screen share with me after I'm done here? Because I've never heard of that. Oh, thank God, she's T-posing! Yes, she's T-posing! Thank you, Queen.
My headset very quick and let me check something.
Okay, and materials. Oh yeah, here's a quick tip. Anybody who wants to, like, you know, mess around with things like that, you gotta... when you import your model, you just go into Legacy, Blend, Shape, Normal, select that. Materials, since you can see all of these things right here, it's creating materials that are, like, stuck to her. But we don't want that. We want the textures to be managed in Unity, so we're going to use external materials. And hit apply, and that'll make this little materials folder. And these are all of her materials. Materials are simply just things that are like, you know, the colors. So she has a lot of these materials that correspond to different textures. So now I get to play the exciting game of guessing which texture goes where, because for right now they're all white for some reason. Oh, there we go. So that, yeah. So that's that one. So let me look through here. This is called Amy Boot Cuffs. So let me see something that looks like it might be a cuff. Amy, body. Boot cuffs. Or I could just go into Blender and see what it is. Okay. What is on Amy Boot Cuffs? That is Amy original cloth. Okay. So then I just go into here and I search for Amy original cloth. And then I can... Well, that's not supposed to happen. That's really not supposed to... Actually, wait! These parts of her are white, so I'm being a weirdo. Anyway. Amy cloth, once again, is probably still going to be the cloth layer. Yep. And then you can literally, the nice thing about Unity that I discovered recently is if you have a model like this, you can literally just drag and drop onto the slots. It's very nice. So like her dress is using the same material, so I'll just drag it over there. And it looks like she's using this, yes, for her, the little arm weights or whatever the heck she has. What else? Looks like the bottom of her boots, yep. Her eyes are already on there. Yeah, we're gonna rename this to eyeballs. Eyeballs. And that's what that is. That's already on there, which is Gucci. Amy dress. Oh, honestly, we don't even need all these. Just make that one material to save some space. Because both of these use the same texture. Since both of these use the same texture and have the same, properties, you can just delete them, and you can see it'll turn pink because now these these slots, they don't have anything on them, but that's okay. We'll just drag and drop it back, and since these all use the same one, we can literally just drag it onto all of them. So, and when you're making anything, it's a good idea to keep your material count as low as possible. Amy fur, this one is probably different. Amy fur, so I'm going to see, it's probably this nice pink one. Oh, I guess not. It's something else. Oh, that's interesting. It's literally just pink. Okay, so, and then her gloves, those look okay. I'll leave those as is. Gold, we don't need that, because they're already covered by the boot layer. Her shoes, already covered with the boot layer. I don't think she needs 2 skins, but whatever. Sometimes she does. Sometimes they do need skin layers, I mean. Let's see, where's her skin layer? There it is. Is that it, or is this it? We'll just go with this one. Okay, so that's her skin layer, and she's missing her nose and her eyelashes. Okay. And then this one is called Amy's Skin, so I wonder if there's a layer just for her eyelashes and stuff. Let me go back into Blender to see what it takes. Amy... Alright, that's Amy Skin, which goes Amy Original Skin. Okay. There we go. So then her nose is probably on the same layer. Yep. There we go. And now all of her colors all of her materials have been assigned. And these ones that are unused can literally just be deleted. Her mouth layer, yeah. I don't have a vizeme for her to say ah right now, so I'm just going to leave this as is. Really what we're here for is to test the bun shapes, which I don't see, and I just remembered I know why they're not there, because I made an oopsie. So another thing, keep in mind for the 0 people watching, is if you have a problem where you import a model and you don't see the blend shapes, most likely what's happening is that in Blender you have some unapplied modifiers, because Unity does not like modifiers. So before you import into Unity, you want to apply all those modifiers, except for the armature one, obviously. And then you should get your blend shapes. So I'm going to do that right now. And switch back to Blender. Yep, here's Blender. Okay. So I'm going to have to merge all these again, but that's alright. So to do this, just look at these, and yes, you can see all of these will stop Unity from seeing the blend shapes. So to do that, I'll just apply that. Oh yeah, these have shape keys, so I guess I can't. The shape keys that it has on right now are going to be overwritten by me anyway, so I'm just going to delete both of them. But I am curious what this one does. I can't really tell. So I'll just delete that. Corrective smooth, I can do that. Subdivision, I don't really think we need that. But it's okay. We want high def models. And then mask. Okay, don't think we can use this either. This is one aspect of Blender that I'm not familiar with, and that's with mask. So I have a feeling if I press this off, something horrible is going to happen. Let's see. Oh, nothing happened. Wonderful. Okay. So then the rest of her. Yep, we still have some modifiers that need to be applied. And, yep, to do that. Correct. There's no shape case, it's just the basis! Okay, cool. So now that that's gone, do corrective smooth, and we'll apply the subdivision. Same here. Actually, I could probably just join these and then just apply all the... Yeah, I'll just do that. Alright, and then do that. And merge that with that. And I think that's everything. And now that that's done, I can just go in here. And it looks like there's no modifiers left. So now I can export it. Export the test and then go back into Unity. Where's Unity? That's Blender. There we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back and it's gonna, yep, there he goes. It's updated. And it looks like this because I messed, because, you know, aforementioned UV problems, but this is a test, so it doesn't matter. Also, this this gap in her eye doesn't matter right now either. So let me make sure that she has her shapes. And she does not, which is concerning. Alright, did I do legacy blend shape normals, rig, humanoid, external materials? Yeah, this is the part where I show like how green I am at this because I have no idea why this is not working. Oh wait, never mind, it is working. It's working. Alright, Amy, go back to 0, please. Thank you. Alright, and just so I don't go insane. Yeah, cool. And then, like, literally everything else on her is just this gold crap. Okay, cool. Gooby, what are you doing? Gooby! Stop being a dumbass. Alright, so now, since we have our blend shapes, you can see right here, the blend shapes. And, oh, neat. So there's a blend shape on there that I didn't know about. That's alright. But you can see this makes her eyes move around. And normally, when you work in Unity, you have eye bones that actually move it around, but when I made the, VRMs, it asks for blend shapes, so my theory is that I can make the eyes move simply using blend shapes, which means that I can get away with not doing the pupil thing that I mentioned earlier. So to make the VRM, first we're gonna go to VRM 0, hit freeze T-pose. It needs to be frozen, apparently. I don't know what'll happen if it's not a frozen T-pose. But that's what the tutorial told me to do. And then we'll export it, and you can put whatever you want in this menu that shows up, and I know you can't see it. I'm gonna create a new folder for this, just to keep everything organized. Call that the VRM. I'll put that with the assets, in the assets folder. VRM, no, we want the VRM. And we'll do that Amy test VRM. Alright. So now that we have our VRM generated, we can just hide this and go into the VRM folder where it was exported, drag her back into the scene, and there she is. Now we're going to go into this blend shapes folder and apply all the blend shapes. Normally, these are all things that I make, but I'm just doing a little test right now, so we're only going to do the look up and left and stuff like that. So look up, just go up, down goes down, left looks left, and right looks right. And then she doesn't have a blink yet, which is okay. Yeah, so let's test this out in VC Face and see if my theory works. Emmy version 1. Just save that there. Call that Amy test. Alright, and I'm gonna go back into VC Face and add her. Oh, that's no bueno. We don't want that. That's her. For some reason, her entire eyeball is outside of her head. That's a very big problem. Did I not merge everything? What the heck? Oh, I think I know why. Never mind. I think I know. I think I know why. Because it's not weight painted to anything. So I'm just gonna go back into Blender. See, this is why it takes me so long to do anything, because I keep making silly little mistakes like this. Alright. So the problem most likely is that her eyeball does not have any weight painting on it, which means that when she moves, the eyeball will just stay there, which is why her eyeball is outside of her head when I try to use VC Face. So to fix that, very easy. First off, I'm gonna revert because I want to make sure that. Actually, no, I don't even have to do that. I can just go into edit mode. Well, first I need to find the materials. I need to edit the actual mesh, please. Thank you. Go into edit mode. And go to the materials here. And this says eyeballs. And I just select that. And for weight painting purposes, I'm going to temporarily separate this. Now select this, shift select that, and we weight paint it. I'm just gonna have it be part of her, move around with her head. So I just need to find her head bone. Where's the head bone? I want the head bone, please. It's here somewhere. There it is. Okay. Is this the head bone? Yeah, this is the head bone. Okay. So now select that, and then select the eye, and weight paint. Can I go to a list of the bones, please? That would be helpful. Bone collections. No, I don't want that. No, I don't want that either. Oh wait, yes, I do want that. Okay, so I'm gonna go into this tree and I'm gonna look for, let's see, knee, heel, hips, hand, elbow, foot, feet. I don't know what this is. What is this? What is this? That's her heel and her toe. So this is probably, yes, and then we just go up until we get to the neck. And now we have the head. So now I'm just gonna apply all the weight paint so that it just moves with her head. And I'm gonna make sure I get all of it. Yeah. We want this whole thing covered in red. We want to paint it red. And this would be easier if I was in see-through. Yeah, you would think that this would be more technical than it is, but it literally isn't. This is all it takes. This is all it takes to make things move. This is weight paint. This is how things move. Alright, and now, to test this, I'm going to move her head around to make sure that her eyes are moving with her head. And the person who made this has kindly made it simple to move her head, I think. Let's try it. This time, oh, that's her hammer. That's for her hammer. Okay, that's her neck. Okay, so now if I turn her head, yep, now her eyeball is moving with her, which is what we want to happen. Good, good. So now I can take the eyeball and just join it back to the rest of it. And unfortunately, I am going to have to make the VRM all over again, but it is what it is. So we'll just put Amy back in Unity, and I'm going to switch back over to Unity. Unity. Yep, there she is. Okay, so let me export FBX, Amy test, and yeah, with the same as before. Okay, so here she is, once again, torn into pieces. I'm gonna double check to make sure that her, yep, her blend shapes are there. Cool, cool, cool. So now all we have to do is just go back, hit freeze again, and then export VRM, and put whatever we want in here, and I'm just gonna smash my face into the keyboard. And put down AV test. Wait, no, never mind. We want to go into Unity projects, Amy VRM, assets, the VRM, Amy test. That's what we want. Alright, take Amy out, put this Amy back in, center her, because I'm OCD about that kind of thing. Go back into the blend shapes, and we're gonna do this again. Eyes up, and down, and left, and right. And also just, I'm gonna change her materials to the VRM shader. Looks pretty cool, huh? Now I can select her in the hierarchy, export VRM, and go into documents, and I'll just, yep. Okay, now I can go into VC Face. Oh, I'm going to close down VC Face for a moment so that it can refresh. Alright, let's hope this works. Please. Please. Oh no! Whoa, that's not supposed to happen. Okay, well, I guess we've solved the mystery. You do indeed need to have eye bones. It's just really bizarre to me. I could understand if the eyes just didn't move properly, but they're not even in her head. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Oh my gosh. And now VC Face is giving me all kinds of errors out the ass. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, is it maybe something to do with her... Yes, it might have something to do with her armature, I just realized. VC face, can I... Alright, I'm having some technical difficulties right now. Man, I don't know if it's OBS that's making this thing act up, but something's making VC face very funky. Corrupted installation, my ass! My anus! Sorry, bear with me. Oh, goodness gracious. Everything's going wrong right now. Right. Oh, brother. Well. Well, VC Face itself is not working, but let me see if I can address any issues that might be in the thing. Rig. Head. Oh, yep, we don't want that. IL. And I think I named this IL and IR. Oh, I holder. Okay. Okay, body. Okay, now I'll try this. And I've been doing the same thing 500 times, and my VC face isn't working, so I might just end the stream in like 2 minutes. Which is fine, because it's not like anybody's actually watching anyway, right? Alright, let's try this again. Okay, T-pose has been frozen. Oh wait, actually I think I need to re-export her after I do that. Yeah, cool. Alright, and then freeze that. It's just interesting how I put it in Unity and her eyeball is where it belongs, but like nothing else works. Actually, I could probably... Yeah, I mean, it looks fine here. The whole rig looks perfectly fine. So let's hope this works. Third time's the charm, right?
Hello.
Hello.
What's up?
I'm having a bad time.
Are you?
Yeah, I am. I'm her eyeballs. Do not want to stay in her head.
I see.
And VC face doesn't want to work. But right now I'm just going to try and work on the problem that her eyeball is not staying in her head when I actually go to put it in VC face. Once that problem is solved, I can work on the other problems. Alright, let's export. Amy test. Come on. Cross your fingers. Thank goodness! Okay, I fixed the problem. Her eyeball is now in her head. Eyeball's not moving. We don't like that. So that tells me that I unfortunately need to continue doing what I have been doing to make the eyes move. But
okay.
I have another thing that I've been wanting to try, and that's just making two spheres and hiding the seam in the middle with shaders, which might work. So I'll try that. And if it doesn't, I'll just go back to what I've been doing.
I see.
But it would just be nice to have something that's like a little bit higher quality, so that you don't have, like, you know, pupils floating in front of eyeballs. Okay, where is Blender on here? Photoshop. Why is Photoshop even still open? Close that shit. Alright, Amy, go away. Window capture. Can I have Blender back? Thank you. Cool, there she is again. Oh, and let me put Pyre back on. Okay, go to my... There we go. I'm back. Okay, so now we're gonna try version 2 of the eyes. I'm gonna revert. I just remembered why I was keeping Photoshop open, but oh well. So I'm gonna go into Photoshop and fix that real quick. So it'll only take like a minute.
Yeah.
And since I messed up the texture for this one by accident, I'm just gonna borrow from Sonic for this. And we'll make this 3. Okay, I can make this even bigger, 4 by 4, and that should work. And I'm gonna save that in her folder. Amy VRM textures. There we go. Okay. So now that that's done, I'm going to delete this eyeball because we don't need it anymore. And make 2 more eyeballs. And shade this smooth. Oh wait, I forgot I'm supposed to be using smaller spheres than this, because I don't want a bunch of polygons I don't need. UV sphere, we'll reduce that to 16, because you really don't need that much, especially once you put it in there, you shade it smooth, and you put the shaders on, you won't even notice the polygons. Shade that smooth. And I'm gonna apply eyeballs to this. And eyeballs is going to be using this now. And don't worry about how that looks like a giant eyeball. We'll fix that.
We'll fix the Cyclops.
Yes, we will fix the Cyclops. It's a very simple fix, actually, since I'm guessing that this is like using default UVs or something like that. So to fix that, all we do is we go into this front view, go into edit mode, hit everything, U, hotkey U, and then hit project from view. And this looks like a mess, but it's because this is what the UV looks like. So all we do is we expand this. Let me line it up real nice. And go back, and there you go. We have an eyeball.
Yay.
Yay! And then this looks like the pupil size is good, but if it's not, I can easily adjust that in the UV editor. So let's move this. Let's make it a little bit smaller. This up here. Okay. Yeah, I can go smaller. Okay, maybe I should have made it bigger. Whoops. Okay. Alright, this could be good. Well, to do this, I'm going to test to make sure that her eyelids can still move, because I'm going to try to reuse these eyelids if I can. So I'll just keep that there in pose mode, and I will. Oh man, I did it again, didn't I? Cripes!
What did you do again?
I moved the sphere onto her head in edit mode, which is not what you're supposed to do.
Oh, silly Billy.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, that's why I don't stream, because I don't actually know what I'm doing. Face. Shade smooth. And we are going to move this in object mode this time. I'll just do the same thing I did with the UV. You go into edit mode. You project from view. Oh yeah, I have to assign it to eyeballs first. And now I can make this bigger. That should work. Cool beans. This is not the merged version. Yes, it's good. It's good. Okay, now we are in object mode moving this, not in edit mode. We'll move this back and make that a little smaller. And I'm just going to push this as far forward as I can without intersecting her eyelids. Okay, so this is about as far as I can go, which is pretty good. This is pretty good. Might want to make the... Okay, well, first off, I need 2 of these. So let me do that and put this on the opposite side. That's not what I wanted. Do I have to mirror it first? And then put it on the opposite side? What in tarnation? Whatever. I'll just do this. And this is not, this looks really bad now. It looks really bad now, but it won't in a couple minutes, I promise. She looks, something's wrong with her. Alright, anyway, we'll put that out of the way until we're done with this one. I think I'm gonna go into the UV editor and make this a little bit, make the UV itself bigger, so it gets smaller, and I think it just repeats on the edges. Let me double check to make sure it's actually doing something. Yep, it is. Alright, so I don't want that. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Yeah, that's probably a good size. And yeah, it's gonna look a little kooky right now because it's staring straight forward, and I haven't inserted the bones yet, but it'll happen in due time. Move that forward a little bit, move this to the side. And I think that should work. And let me see. Oh, I know why it was doing that thing, because I have to, let me see, apply the transform. And then, actually, if I do that, then I can just go to mirror. And it's not working for some reason. Huh. Where's 0? That is not where 0 is, buddy. Oh, I don't know why it's doing that, but that's okay. So now, what we need to do is make her eye bones. This isn't super hard to do, especially if you have this thing that I'm doing right here with the sphere, because you literally only need to line it up with the bone and the eyeball. Okay, so I'm gonna go to that view, and then I'm gonna go to her. First off, I'm gonna hide all this crap because I have no idea what all of this stuff is, and I only need to be looking at one thing right now. Okay, that's cool. Cool, cool. I do want to see that. Okay, so that's the smack dab in the middle of this. And let me go into her armature. And I can still see the center and this horrid spider's nest, actually. Spider web, I mean. Alright, so to do this, I'm going to move it so that the head, which is this big part right here, is in the middle, is directly in the center of the eye to create a pivot point. Now I'll take the tail, and I would like it to be the same X as the head to make sure that it's nice and straight. And Unity would much rather that you have 0 roll on these eye bones. I learned that the hard way. Now I have to find the edge of the sphere in this mess. So let me go back. Alright, I see it now. So it's down there. So now, just take this and move it until you get to the bottom of the, like the front of the eyeball. And I'm gonna double check by going back here. And it's poking out a little bit, so I'll bring it back. And that should be good. And then another thing is we want these to be like exactly straight on to start with. So whatever the head is at, I'm gonna put the tail at for the y-axis as well. And these need to be directly in the center. So we're just going to basically repeat what I just did. Go back and hit the very center and line it up as closely as you can. And now it is in the center. So now we're gonna weight paint it. So select the armature and then right click on the eyeball. And oh yes, before you do that, you do have to parent to the armature, of course, by going to Control P, armature deform. And now we can do what I just said we can do. There we go. So now, since this is the right eye and this is the right eyeball, we're going to select the right eye and just cover this whole thing with red, because this bone is going to control 100% of the eyeball. And we aren't going to get the problem we got last time where her eyeball was coming out of her head, because this bone is parented to the head. So if the head moves, then this will move as well. Alright, just wanted to make sure I got everything. Alright, so now that that's done, if we go into pose mode, you can see that the eye moves on this pivot. You can do whatever you want with it, and the eye stays in the same place, which is what we want. So I'm going to clear transform for that. So now we can do the other eye. And can I put her head back? I forgot where her head is. Where's her head? Oh, this is a fine mess. I just saw it here. Okay, it's probably in here. Original skin, eyelids. Okay, there's her eyelids. Where's the rest of her? Can I have her head, please? There it is. Okay, so we have one eyeball, and just add the other one and try to get it as close in position to the other one as I can. Alright, looks bad now. It will not in a second. So we're going to do the same thing we did before, and since these are symmetrized, we don't have to worry about lining it up or anything. And go there, and oh, I have to parent it again. Control P, armature deform, select this and select that, go into weight paint. And yeah, since this is a clone of the other one, it's going to have weight paint for the right eye, and we don't want that, so we'll just hit the subtract brush. Alright, and now just go back to the add brush, select the bone on the left, and paint the whole thing red. Make sure I got all the angles. Cool beans! Alright. So now we can put her head back. And I'm going to move this eye to make sure that's not moving weirdly. It does not seem to be. Okay, that's cool. So we can't have her looking like this. We can't, obviously. So yeah, so to fix this, we have to change, just because it's nice and easy to have these bones, like, aligned right smack dab in the middle. So we want to keep it that way, but it doesn't have to look like this. What we can do instead is simply adjust the rest position so that when she is normal, she doesn't look like this cross-eyed freak. And to do that, I'm going to go into pose mode, and I'll turn symmetry on. And then we can literally just move her eyes out a little bit. And I'll move them down a little bit too. There, now she's looking straight ahead and she doesn't look like a weirdo. Yep. There we go. Nice, nice. And yeah, here's the crease in the middle that I was talking about. But hopefully if my hypothesis is correct, the shader will not show this, and you will just have this nice flat surface. Yeah, according to my calculations. Okay, so now that that's done, what we have to do is we go into the armature for both of these eyeballs and hit apply. And go into pose mode, select all, and pose. And this might do something that it's not supposed to, but we'll see. Yeah, that's what we don't want to happen. Yeah, so I'll just put this down for now, and now I can go and hit all this and pose, and hit apply pose as rest pose. And now hopefully this driver will still work.
Alright, well,
yep.
I just want to say that I will be back in 3 hours.
Okay.
Because I'm going to do something with Mordecai in 3 hours, but I feel I'm not 100% there energy-wise, so I'm going to take a quick nap.
Okay.
So, you have fun with Jolts and Bionic and Mordecai, who are all being very talkative right now.
Oh yeah, thanks.
Or I'm just waiting for some Roger now.
Oh, see, he's there. Okay.
I'm here. I'm listening. Don't worry.
Alright, well, I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna take a nap.
Okay. Have a nice nap.
Thank you.
Sweet.
Okay, so now that that's all done, applying the pose as rest pose means that, well, this is the rest pose, so now she doesn't look like a weirdo. And yet, if you look at these, you can see that they're still aligned with the bones, which is great. That's what we want. It makes the bones easier to move around. And now that that's done, I'm just going to double check to make sure that both of these are parented to the head. So let me go into edit mode. Head. Okay. And take off the roll. We don't want any roll. Cool beans. Actually, maybe we should have kept the roll, because that was straight before. Alright, that's done. So, eyes are finished. And so now if we were to put this into Unity, her eyes would rotate like balls, which is, and I know it will do this, because this is the exact same thing I did for Knuckles. And it worked on him, so it'll work for her. The only problem is, like I said, with these connected eyeball things, you see the seam, but I have a feeling I can hide that. But we worry about that later. For now, it's time to do my least favorite part, which is doing the blink blend shape, because it is such a freaking struggle and a half to get these things to blink when it's all controlled by this driver. Oh, there's Cisco in the comments. What's up? Okay, now we're doing the eyelids, and I'm gonna try and salvage the eyelids that she already has. Usually, I actually make new eyelids from scratch, just because of the nature of, you know, how it is. Let me see if I can fire her eyelids. Yeah. So when you're in VRM, your eyelids only blink one way. They go up and down. But with these models, they have bottom lids that kind of come up. Which isn't much of a problem. So I'm gonna try to keep it. And if I can't, you know, like worst case scenario, I just have to make new eyelids, or I just utilize these eyelids to make new ones. Okay, and unfortunately, it does seem I do not have the expertise to figure out how to make it so that her eyelashes transfer. You can see they're doing some kind of thing up here. You know, obviously the person who made this model knows what's going on, but I don't, so there's not really much I can do about that. But I don't think anybody's going to... I hope nobody will be offended if her eyelashes just stay there the whole time. But I'll do what I can. Yeah, this is very interesting. Okay. What happens if I hide? Okay. So, yeah, okay. I'm trying to figure out what is going on here right now. Okay. I might actually need to make eyelids from scratch for this. I really don't want to, but, that just might be what it is because of the way that it's doing this thing. Let me see. Eyelids. That build our brains will be turned into sand by the eternal wave. Yeah, see, the problem is it would be so nice if I could just go to shape key and they're already there. And they do have shape keys. The only problem is they're all driven by these drivers up here, and drivers don't work in Unity, as far as I know. I'm sure there's some way to do it, but I don't know what it is. Anyway, we need to make eyelids. So let me take a moment, think about how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna hide her head while I'm doing that. Alright, and so she's just eyeballs, because that's all we really need right now is the eyeballs. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. I think I see what's happening. So the eyelids aren't actually like appearing and disappearing, they're just folding out. Which makes this a little bit easier. Yeah, see, they like flip out. And the problem here is that since there's like a motion path here. Yeah, this is another part of Blender that I'm not quite familiar with, is, well, you see how, like, when you move it, it does this thing. It, like, the things flip out. And usually when I'm making blend shapes, it literally just goes from shortest possible path from this state to that state. That's all I know how to do. So I might actually need to make fresh eyelids for this gal. Which is, not too horrible. I could probably just take, borrow the eyelids I made for Sonic. So I'm gonna go over to that and, borrow his eyelids. And a cool thing is his eyelids should already have shape keys on them. And in fact, okay, it won't work for her, but it'll work for all the other well, actually, I already did all the other hedgehogs, so too late for that. Okay, client projects, da-da-da-da. Yeah, I think Sonic's will work just because, you know, he's got huge eyes, and her eyes are pretty big too, so probably the one I want to go for. Alright, here he is. And I know you can't see him. It'll just be a second while I rip his eyelids off of his face. Where are your eyelids, buddy? Here they are. Let's look for eyelids. Man. Come on. Whoa! I think that's his eyelids. So let's yep, that is indeed his eyelids and his tongue for some reason too. But alright, and now we should have, yeah, just his eyelids, cool. And so I'm gonna
back.
mesh
Hello.
separate. Hello. Go to
Denny,
object.
I figured out the issue.
What was it?
You named the file the exact same one as the original Quest version of Movie Silver. That's why the files got mixed up.
Oh.
So when I copy pasted it into there, it added to the other file. There's good news.
Okay.
Well, there's good news and bad news. Good news is it didn't mess anything up severely with the Quest version. I think it's an easy fix. The only issue is that when I copy pasted it into there, this is only in the Quest version, so I'm not that worried about it. Do you remember how I had the light features?
Yeah.
On the hands? They
Yeah.
don't turn on anymore.
Oh, I know that. Yeah, I know. It's a limitation of the Quest. I did the best I could, but
Well, it's all good as long as it works for PC.
oh yeah, it works on PC. But I did the best I could with the tools I had. It's unfortunate that the Quest versions don't support as many features, and unfortunately, doing that lighting thing was one of them.
It's all good. At least we made it work.
Okay, copy that, and let's. Okay, is her eyelid still on? Yeah, let's take those off.
Alright, right now I'm trying to update it.
Oh gosh, that thing had her freaking eyelashes in it too? Mother effer. Hey. About the end of the world that I won't even say. Okay, then I guess I do want to keep these.
Okay, so it was VRC, Creator Companion.
Yep. Alright, let me... You would think this... You would think this would be as simple as just, going into the armature and, saving a shape key, but it never is! Save that as a shape key. And then...
It's stupid how it doesn't let you rename shit, though. I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know much about that. Okay.
Good news is though I got it on the opening, and now I'm opening it up in Unity.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, the shape keys are right here.
So this is the Amy VTuber?
Yes, it is. I'm trying, because there's all these... I'm just trying to do her eyelids right now.
Julio.
Huh.
Also, hi, Bionic. I didn't see you say hi earlier. I got called away. What's up?
Red moss for the
Oh,
bridge.
you made a video, Damien?
Oh, I didn't make a video.
Oh, you're streaming? Oh.
Yeah, I'm streaming, doofus. Okay, the problem here is I believe that, yeah, her basis has her eyes closed. We cannot have that. That is no bueno. I'm a little confused about why she has, 2 pairs of eyelashes. Oh, never mind. Okay, so where did I put those? Yeah, I hate it when it does this. It just gives me the whole freaking armature, and I don't need it. Actually, I just remembered. I know how I can avoid this. Actually, wait, no. I can't avoid it. It's unavoidable. So I'm just gonna move all this crap over here. And, let me see. And, Control P, or excuse me, Alt P, clear and keep transformation. And then I'll take the armature off.
I'm on Unity.
And now I can do that, and I'll just delete all this shit. Alright. Earth for the poor. Mars terraforming slowly. What?
Okay. I just want to recap very quick.
What is it?
I copied the blueprint ID from
Mhm.
the Quest version, put it into the other one.
Yeah.
And then I just upload build test.
Yep.
Test that out.
Well, you can't.
And then just
Yeah, the Android doesn't. You have to, like, do some special stuff if you want to test on Android, so you're gonna have to publish it. That's your only option.
well, that's not that big of an issue.
Okay, does this already have... Oh, yeah! There we go, it's already got a blink on it.
Alright.
Nice. Okay, so we're just gonna... I just borrowed this from Sonic.
Can I open 2 projects up at the same time?
You sure can.
Oh. That's useful.
Yeah, your computer might not like it, though.
Man, I just need to code. That's all I need.
Alright, okay, so I'm just gonna do this, and I'm gonna move the eyelids to a point where it looks like it covers her whole eye. Okay, so make it a little bit wider.
By the way, the art for the characters is almost done. They got the
Yay!
They're coloring it.
They just have the freaking line art done? How? What is this, like,
They were
freaking...
sick for 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay then.
They had other comms to work on, which I didn't mind, but they were also sick for 2 weeks, so they weren't working on anything.
Okay.
Which I was not aware of, so that makes total sense.
Okay, okay. See, this is what I do when I don't know how to make something. I just rip it off of something else. Okay, and to fix this, I'm going to use proportional editing, which is a fabulous tool that everybody should know about. And, oops, let me turn symmetry on. And half the time it doesn't even symmetrize, so I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Oh, it kind of symmetrized this time. Okay, and you can see that there's some extra crap here. So I'm just gonna pull that in and pull this part out a little bit more. And just move all these vertices until we can't see any white. Alright, this is what Amy looks like with eyeshadow. Okay, we got a little gap right here, so take that out. Alright. So now... Okay, that's no good. We can't have that either. I might just move the... Might just move the eyes back a little bit.
Oh, wait. Which one do they open up?
Okay, or I can move the eyelids forward a little bit.
Alright, see you later, Bionic.
She just left.
Bye-bye! Okay, if I go into basis and make the whole thing a little bit wider, will that help? No, I didn't say I wanted it bigger. I said I wanted it wider. Okay. It's online and we'll try it again. Alright, this is a problem though, because we have spheres for eyes now. They kind of poke out. But let me see if I can move them back a little bit more. It's another thing I do a lot, is I push eyeballs back into their skulls. Alright, that looks good to me. Oh no, never mind, it doesn't. Alright, it's a little crusty. Just a little crusty, but that's okay. First off, I want this to be, can we apply this to, where is Amy Fur? There we go.
It just gave me a warning.
What?
It
What
says,
warning?
Warning, the desktop version of this avatar was uploaded with a different version of VC Fury.
Oh. Dude, you have to update. What does it say that the version that you're uploading on Quest has an earlier or older version? I would just make sure that you have VRC Fury updated to the latest version.
This project's VCR Fury. It's a later date, not a earlier date.
Oh, so this one has been updated?
Okay, no, the other one has been updated. The one you just gave me today is not up to date. My bad. For the model, at least.
Oh shit. Oh wait, I think you can fix that on your end if you go into Manage Project and you update VRC Fury, and then upload it. That issue should go away.
If I do what? Oh shit.
Just you know how you installed VRC Fury? Just update it. Do the same thing, but there'll be like a little green plus button next to it, and that'll update it.
Hang on.
Alright, put those eyeballs back where they belong. Their eyes are too far back, and I don't like it. Let me go to Sonic Final. See if those ones are better. Oh, yep, I did make eyelids for him. Okay, so I'm gonna use those eyelids instead.
Hang on, go through what you said again with the VRC Fury?
When you go into the VRChat Creator Companion, find your project. There should be something that says Manage Project. QT! Hi, QT. Yep.
I see it.
Yep. Crap, what was I doing? Oh, yes, I was gonna select his eyelids. Oh, brother. Okay. I don't know what it is. I apply a frickin' vertex group to these eyelids 500 million times and the frickin' program doesn't save them. So then I have to go in and select everything manually. Which makes me angry.
I had to update both, but hopefully this works.
Okay. Alright. Oh. Okay, here's his eye. I think this is all of his eyelids. Oh, no.
Let me open up the other one.
This is taking me way longer than it should, honestly. Okay. Mesh symmetrize. Oops.
I had to update both of them.
You should probably keep them both updated anyway.
Yeah, and I'm just making sure that I have everything, and I'm making sure I'm on the right one, but I don't know how to get to the super form for the character.
What do you mean you don't know how to get to the super form?
Okay, so here's the thing, right? I have two files that are named the same, but they're two different things. But I don't know which one is the super form.
Well, the one that has a super in it, there will be a texture in there called super silver. So if you see the one that has a texture in there called super silver, that's the one you want.
Okay.
Okay, let's go object, paste object. Oh my gosh, it's already frickin' 4 p.m.? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Christ almighty. I've been working on this for a long time. Wait, take this off of that. Alt-P, clear, and keep transformation. Now I can get rid of all this shit.
This is textures, gradients, and it just shows the blue.
Just shows the... You want to find... go into... Hold on a second. Let me follow along with what you're doing. Unity projects, movie silver, quest, assets. Okay, you want to go into the... so you go into assets. Then you want to click on the folder that says Silvar in all caps.
Yeah.
and then go to textures in there, and look for something that says, what is it called? What did I name it specifically?
Super silver, there it is.
Yeah, exactly.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So there's that, and he has his thing, so now I can go to control panel, and I can update this character now. Please, I beg to God, word.
Alright, let's see. Put those up here. Let's hope these work.
Ah, shit. Okay, then.
Alright, let's test the blink to see if it will cover her eyes.
Okay.
It doesn't, so let's move it forward. And it's uneven, so we'll move it to the side a little bit. Ooh! Okay, we are making progress.
Okay, opening this up one more fucking time, and then we're gonna update it again.
And I'm gonna put this under Amy fur again.
Excuse me.
And that's got a normal map on it that we won't be using. Okay, so let's test. I mean, it's a little crunchy. It's a little crunchy. Just a little. Okay, so let me see. How far out can I put this?
There it is. There he is. I found him. There we go. Okay. Update it again.
Okay, I'm gonna put this
'Cause I
forward.
had the wrong thing up to date.
And then, now hopefully, once I go to the blink, it's a
Just
little
update
bit
it.
smoother.
Okay, you know what? I don't care. Just update it, bro. I do not care at this point.
Alright, I'm gonna, let me see, go into the blink and move these in.
Oh, damn it, you're gonna hate this.
What?
Avatar size is too big for target platform. It's 0.01 megabytes bigger than it's supposed to be. That's
Oh,
literally
brother.
bullshit. That is so bullshit.
Yeah, that is so bullshit. Anyway, you can make him a little bit smaller, but you really shouldn't have to. That does piss me off a little bit. I guess he's just going to be a little bit shorter on quest, but what you want to do is you want to hit silver adjustments, and it'll say there'll be something in the top right that looks like some coordinates. It says like scale. Just reduce that number down a little bit and make sure that it does all axes the same. So make sure that that little link icon is clicked.
Okay, so hang on. Okay, alright. Okay, yeah, no, they're all the same now. So now that that's good, I should be able to upload it now.
Yeah, hopefully. Okay, well this isn't ideal, but I think it'll work.
Another bullshit thing that it does
What's it do?
is like it keeps telling me I don't have anything up to date, but I do. But I'm just gonna upload it anyway.
Yeah, tell it to kick rocks and pound sand.
Yeah, no, I have everything up to date. I don't know why it's saying it's not up to date.
Alright, here is what I can do. I'm just gonna push this
Zero.
back there.
What do you mean 0.03 bigger?
What's it screaming about now?
Wait a minute. Let me try something. Hold up. How? Try again. Yada yada yada. Kick rocks. What do you mean? What do you fucking mean?
Okay, so her eyes are working. Her eyelids are working. They could work better, but they are working. And she now has a blink. Yeah, as you can see, there's a little bit of schmutz over here. Let's try to get rid of that. See, if I could figure out how to like make most like blend shapes follow a path, this would be so much easier. I think that's gonna be the next thing I look up.
Demi?
Yeah.
When I mess with the scaling and I put it down, or no matter if okay. So I messed with the scaling at first, but it said it was 2 megabytes bigger.
Oh my freaking gosh.
And then I tried to make it smaller, and I just messed with it, and it keeps saying it's getting bigger even though I make it smaller.
What in the gosh darn?
I have no idea.
Okay, God, I don't know what to say. Usually, making it smaller is supposed to make it, you know, smaller. Okay, how about after I'm done with this and I'm done with lunch, you can screen share and I'll help you troubleshoot. But I need to finish this, and I'm also starving to death because I haven't eaten all day.
Yeah, go eat.
I can't eat until Amy has eyelids. I'm gonna say fuck it and just push these out a little bit more. And also, I don't know why this is here.
One more time.
I can't believe it's saying that you've reached, like, the maximum freaking size. You know, like, that's like 10... It's like... Nothing meets that. Freaking Pyre has a bazillion features, and he doesn't even get close to that limit.
I don't know how. It's like 10.01. That's literally, it's just saying it's that much bigger. I'm like, you can make it. Why?
Other than that, I'm trying to think if there's, like, anything you can do to, like, reduce the file size, but that avatar is pretty bare bones.
Should be. Do you think it could be because of the VRC Fury, or no?
It's not because of VRC Fury. I think worst case scenario, you might be able to just take Go-Go Loco off, but you'd have to have something to replace it in there, otherwise the, things won't sync up. It'll be a whole pain in the ass, so if you want, I can just, yeah, I'm thinking. Crap.
Well, because now it says it's 10.03 megabytes bigger, even though I closed out, but I didn't save it. So what the fuck?
This is why I hate Unity. This is why I hate Unity with a burning passion. Because you can do nothing to it, and it'll still say, fuck, we changed it. Sorry. And I'll be like, you motherfucker, you didn't change nothing. Don't make me beg now, baby. Don't make me bleed. Okay. Okay, let's see if that works better. Nope, it doesn't. Okay, yeah, the blink is mostly working. Okay, and now we have this, I am gonna go eat. I'm starving to death, and that's that. Stream over! Stream over, stream ending. Go home, touch grass,